Oh my goodness. I've been looking everywhere. You ever find that? Find that? Well, I found it now. You ever had that situation where you're looking for something and you're looking everywhere? Like, I know I had it here. Where did it go? I know it was here, right? I was looking for a pair of scissors so I could be ready for this video, and I went into the kitchen because I couldn't find the scissors. So I got one of my kids' scissors, and as I'm sitting down, they're right here. Oh, it never fails. Okay, clearly I need more coffee. That's what it is. Let's just blame the fact that I don't have enough coffee in my system yet. It's like, what, 11:45 in the morning, almost noon, and clearly I'm not awake. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started real quick. It's been such a chaotic weekend. I don't even know where to begin. Like, I've been wanting to sit down to record a video. I just haven't had the opportunity to do so. I mean, this weekend just flew by. We're already on Sunday, but technically I guess it didn't fly by because we're still on Sunday. Anyways, so okay, earlier in the week, let me fast forward. Both of our boys who go to school together were sick. Okay, so we ended up not sending them both to school on Wednesday. Yeah, because from earlier that week they had a cold. I'm like, okay, it's seasonal. It's cold outside. It's pretty common that a kid and even adults get colds. You know, runny noses and blah blah blah. Anyways, so Sunday rolled around, getting him ready in the morning, and he has like rashes. One of my boys had rashes all over his face and right on the torso area. I'm like, that definitely does not look right. So I ended up keeping them both home, and the reason why I ended up keeping them both home, just to be on the safe side, that you know, because they share a room, that the other one didn't get sick or is in the process of getting sick, right? Anyways, so then sent them both to school on Thursday. Then we get a call from school on Thursday saying our son still has this rash and it seems like it hasn't gone away. I'm like, well, yes, that's true, because we did send him to school, but the rash didn't look as bad as it did on Wednesday. Okay, so then Friday we ended up keeping them home from school because he still had the rash. They both still had a cold. I'm like, okay, let's just be on the safe side. Let's just keep them for the weekend, and then we'll see how Saturday rolls around and see how they do. So then we'll end up taking them, or one of them, depending on their symptoms, how they feel. Well, guess what? Saturday rolled around. Then our daughter broke out in the same rash, and then our son had the same rash, but he woke up with looked like a swollen throat, and he said it hurt. I'm like, oh my goodness. So we got 3 kids out of 4 who are completely sick, right? So we ended up taking the 2 with the worst symptoms to urgent care. Long story short, 2 of the kids have strep throat. We don't know if the other one has because he's not showing any like symptoms other than coughing and runny nose. So I'm like, okay, we got to figure out how we're going to do this, because before you know it, the weekend's going to roll over. Right now they're antibiotics. Then we got tomorrow is Monday. Obviously they go back to school. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up keeping them at home just so that the medication can work its way through one of the kids, and then maybe if the other one is sick and we don't know it, maybe then he'll show the symptoms later, because our daughter didn't show symptoms until 3 or 2 days after the other ones were showing symptoms. Does that make sense? It's like a domino effect. It's like kids carry germs and now they're all spreading it through the house. So knock on wood, none of us get sick. Where was I going with this? Anyways, how you guys doing? Oh, and then we had like this huge snowstorm. I don't want to say snowstorm, but we've had a lot of snow this past weekend. It started from Friday and it stopped this morning. So it is lots of snow. All right, you guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm sorry, I don't know where I was going with this video. I normally just want to catch up with you guys because a lot of you guys are friends to my channel. So I figure I'll just keep you in the loop. All right, you guys. So now to the video. I swear it's a hot mess. To the video. Unboxing. Scentsy. I will say Ipsy. Scentsy. I haven't done a Scentsy unboxing in a hot minute, so I thought I would share with you guys because I did do some edits and some changes. I guess edit and changes is pretty much the same thing with my subscription, or my, yeah, subscription to Scentsy's membership deal, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you are new to my channel, as I mentioned, my name is Carlos. How you guys doing? If you come to this channel because of Scentsy, just so you're curious as to what Scentsy membership club is, basically it's either a monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly where you can receive repeat products in those particular boxes of the items that you enjoy, that you like. Pretty much they're more like consumable products, not necessarily the actual warmers or the lights. When I say consumable, I mean like the melts, the cleaning supplies, things in that nature is what you get repeat products. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let me go ahead and open this box up. So as I mentioned, I did do some edits. And the reason why I did some edits, because now even though you do get like the shipment resent out to you like I said, every month, every other month, or every quarterly, and you get the same products over and over, so you know what you're going to get. The only ones that do make that can happen, or something, when I getting tongue twisted here, there are some items that can become discontinued, and those are typically, from what I've experienced, are more on the cleaning supplies. So I took away all the cleaning supplies that I was receiving, and I just changed it to all bars. And the reason for that is because the bars, even if a bar is discontinued, the nice thing with Scentsy, they'll still continue to make that bar specially just for you. So that's really the main reason why I continue receiving the Scentsy membership club, is because I know I'm guaranteed to get that particular scent bar. Okay, you guys, so it looks like I have a total of 19 bars. I couldn't remember exactly how many bars I do receive. Again, I switched out from the cleaning supplies. I was only getting like 2 of them, but they were discontinued. So I was like, you know, let me just switch it up to the actual bars themselves. So the nice thing, as I mentioned prior, the bars themselves, the Scentsy bars, they can either be a limited edition collection or a seasonal item. Now, if it is a seasonal item or a limited edition collection like Harry Potter, Little Mermaid, Lady and the Tramp, whatever the case may be, because Scentsy does have like a license deal with Disney, they'll create special scented bars strictly just for that collection. So I try to snag those up. Now, if I don't like it, I can always take it out of my subscription club box. All right, so let me go ahead and show you exactly what I do receive. I won't go through the scents because that'll take too long, but this is the first item that I get. This is from the Harry Potter collection. They actually no longer make this, so I do continue to receive it. Thank you. And there's another item from the Harry Potter collection. I believe they had 3 different scents in that particular collection. Now this one they discontinued. This is a Scooby-Doo Zoinks fragrance. All right, here is the other Harry Potter fragrance. Again, I'm not going to go through the whole spiel of what they smell like, but I do continue to receive these because to me, I do really enjoy the overall scent. All right, so this one is from the Villains collections. They no longer make these. I actually do receive 2 of these because I do like the actual scent. Just an FYI, if you do look into, or you're looking into purchasing the Scentsy Club membership, and you're going to, and you really enjoy a bar, now whatever bar account or quantity that you're receiving, you want to make sure that that's the quantity that you want to get, because if you do change it later down the road, meaning you decrease it, you won't be able to increase it. So that's the bad thing about it. All right, so this is also from their Villains collection. I do receive 2 of these because I love the scent. Now again, I don't know if I can increase it, but as I mentioned, I know once you decrease it, you cannot go back to increase it, which really sucks. I hope they change that. All right. So another Scentsy bar, it is from the Star Wars collection. They actually have more scents. I think I only received 2, but there's another one that I didn't like, and I ended up taking it out because it smelled horrible. All right, so we have another one right here. This is like Lilo and Stitch. I can't remember this character's name, but I think it's so adorable. As you notice, there is a theme here of all children, just because my kids will be able to pick out which scent they want for their room or wherever in the house. This is from the Frozen 2 collection. I love the scent. It actually smells really nice and pleasant. All right, let's take a look. So we have from their Cinderella collection. It smells really good. Let's see. And then we have Lilo and Stitch itself, or this is Stitch, but this is actually a really pleasant smell. I don't think they have that anymore. This one right here, I still continue to receive it. This is from the Star Wars collection. Now, I'm on borderline if I'm going to keep this or not. I do like the scent. but I'm not crazy about it. But at the same time, I don't want to discontinue it because they no longer make it. And I'm afraid that if, you know, once you say, okay, take it out, you cannot re-add it back on. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? All right, so next collection, or next item bar I have is also from the Little Mermaid. Okay, so then this, oh, I love this. This is lemongrass scent. Now they still continue to make this, but again, if it is a scent that you really enjoy, put it in your subscription box, because again, if they discontinue this and you don't put it in there, you can't go in there and put it in because then it's discontinued. But if it ever does become discontinued, as I mentioned before, they'll still continue to make this bar, especially for those who already have it in their subscription box. You get the gist of it, right? All right, so then we have this one right here. This is also from the Villains collection. This is another scent that's very similar to this one right here. The Star Wars that have almost like kind of like the cinnamon type of spice scent to it. Again, I'm not crazy about it, but I still continue to receive it just because it is the limited edition. They don't make it anymore. All right, you guys. Next item that I have is from the Little Mermaid. I love this. It's like, it smells like, oh, it smells so good. It smells fresh. I don't know. Oh, and I had to get this before they stopped, because now they no longer make this because this was a limited time. But this is the Hocus Pocus from Hocus Pocus collection. I wish I had added like one more. It's very light and pleasant in scent. It's not too strong, but it's pretty decent. I wish I had ordered 2 of these, but it is what it is. So the bad thing about it, so that's all the bars I got. Now the bad thing about the fact that you can't change up the quantity is that if you really like a scent and it's been discontinued, you can't change it, which really sucks. You could have multiple subscription boxes out there, but I think that would be kind of confusing. At least for me, it would be. Again, I think the subscription box is actually really nice to have, because if there is a scent you want, I'm going to re-emphasize this again. Once it's discontinued, it's discontinued. They're not bringing it back. Sometimes in January, they'll have Bring Back My Bar. If that is the case, then snag it. Snag it right then and there. I don't know if they'll bring these back, so to speak, like these limited edition type of fragrances from these like collections. I don't know if it works for those. I haven't seen them come back, but I have seen it where they'll have like a regular bar and they'll bring it back as like Bring Back My Bar type of situation. If that is the case, then you may have to readjust your subscription box depending on, you know, how much you're willing to like spend each quarterly or each month or every other month in terms of what you're getting. Does that make any sense? Because again, once you start adding more and more bars to your box, of course the cost of it gets a little bit more pricier. I think after taxes and everything is said and done and shipping, I think I end up paying $121 every other month. If you guys want more additional information about the subscription box to Scentsy Club, I would definitely include a link in the description field below so you can go ahead and check it out. That link actually is an affiliate link, not necessarily that I actually have an affiliation with them, but if I do refer anybody to Scentsy and they want to join Scentsy Club, I do receive kind of, I think, a small little perk in terms of like referring, like it's like kind of like a referral to a friend. Did that make any sense? No, it didn't. All right, you guys, I gotta get going because I can start making talk. I gotta start cooking lunch because it's already like what, noon? Yeah, it's already noon. So I gotta get lunch ready because these kids, if once they get hungry, they get hangry. Me, you know, angry and hungry at this. That make no sense. Nothing ever says what makes sense. That didn't make sense either. But until then, make sure to brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye now.